Hey everyone, welcome back to Informers Inc.'s Top 5 Games. Today, we're diving headfirst into one of the most chaotic, fuel-injected franchises of the PlayStation 1 era, Twisted Metal. Believe it or not, the PS1 had 5 Twisted Metal games, and somehow, the fifth one decided it wanted to be a kid-friendly toy car battle royale. I don't know who thought, hey, let's turn murder machines into remote control cars for children, but here we are. So grab your snacks, sit back, and get ready for some nostalgic vehicular mayhem as I break down my top 5 picks in the franchise. Coming in at number 5 is Twisted Metal Small Brawl, or as I like to call it, my first car combat game, now with trauma. This one had an interesting idea. What if Twisted Metal, but with action figures? Unfortunately, it plays like a fever dream at a garage sale. The controls feel like you're driving on melted jelly beans, and the physics are so bad they make Moto2 Grand Prix look like a racing simulator. The story's the same as the main games, kids fighting for some twisted prize. But the execution? Woof. It's like someone tried to make a Saturday morning cartoon, but forgot to finish coding it. With a little more polish, this could have been fun. Instead, it feels like the devs dropped the RC car and just said, ship it. Number 4 is Twisted Metal 4, the one where things looked like they were improving until you actually played it. The visuals got a boost and the soundtrack slapped, but the gameplay was stiffer than a board meeting. Steering felt like guiding a shopping cart with square wheels, and the physics engine was clearly built in a rush. I once got my car stuck inside a wall. Not against it. Inside. Back then, there were no updates or patches. What you got on that disc was final. So if your copy was busted, congrats. You were stuck with it forever. TM4 had some interesting ideas, I swear, but it was buggy, unbalanced, and kind of a mess. Still, not the worst. At least it tried. At number 3 is Twisted Metal 3, and while people love to hate on this one, I gotta say, it's grown on me. Sure, the gameplay still had that slippery floor handling, but it felt more familiar and manageable. Plus, the soundtrack, pure metal mayhem, though if you don't hear it in this video, blame YouTube's copyright bots. TM3 had wild, over-the-top levels like blowing up the White House or fighting aliens in Area 51. It was chaotic in the best possible way, and the characters felt more balanced compared to previous entries. Honestly, if you haven't played this one in a while, give it another shot. It's no masterpiece, but it ain't Small Brawl. Number 2 goes to the one that started it all, Twisted Metal 1. I know some of y'all expected this to be number 1, but let's be real, it's a classic, not a masterpiece. That said, for a day one PS1 title, it holds up surprisingly well. The controls were decent, the gameplay loop was addictive, and the concept? Genius. A demolition derby tournament run by a demon named Calypso where the winner gets one wish. What could go wrong? Spoiler, everything. The graphics were rough, the AI was dumb, and the cheat codes were laughably easy to pull off, but man, the memories. This was the blueprint for all the chaos that followed, and it deserves serious respect. And finally, number 1, the crown jewel, is Twisted Metal 2. This is the game where everything just clicked. Bigger, more interactive levels, cleaner gameplay, exploding environments, cars with flames shooting out the back like they're mad at the road. TM2 took the foundation of the first game and turned it into an absolute classic. It's still one of the most recommended entries in the franchise, and for good reason. It aged like fine gasoline. I don't dive too deep into the story here because let's be honest, every Twisted Metal plot goes off the rails at some point. If you want story, check out the Twisted Metal series on Peacock. But if you want pure, unfiltered, no-nonsense destruction, TM2 is the one to play. So there you have it, my official top 5 Twisted Metal games on the PlayStation 1. Think I got the order right? Or was I too harsh on Small Brawl? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Personally, I think every game has its own charm, even the weird, broken, RC car wannabe ones. I just wish I'd paid more attention to the stories growing up, but let's be honest, the explosions were way more fun. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss any more reviews. And check out my other videos, including our Game Review Blitz series. Shout out to Miles for holding it down like a champ. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace. Thank you for watching this episode of Informers Inc. Remember this game. I hope you help support your local content creators by donating on the QR link below. Also, hit the subscribe and hit the bell. And once again, thanks.